welcome back to Nina's room. And before I get into this video, I have a special guest today, and she's going to be popping right now. So tell them what your name is.
My name is Sophia. My middle name's Rose, and my last name's Francesconi.
Okay, I don't think that they need to know that much information, but that'll do. So, we have a snow day tomorrow.
Because they want to call me that.
I don't think that they'll want to call you by your full name. So, as I was saying, tomorrow we
call
have...
you one of those.
Okay, fine. So, as I was saying, we have a snow day tomorrow, or at least we have a snow day tomorrow. And I didn't want a snow day because I was actually supposed to be teacher of the day tomorrow.
Nice.
There's a snow plow trying to clean the snow. So we got a snow day, so I thought that it would be perfect to make this video. It is a list of things to do if you have a snow day tomorrow or your next snow day. You could plan it out by listening to this video. So me and my sister worked really hard on this list, and there are a list of 25 things to make your snow day a dream come true. So these are things that you would love to do on a snow day. Some of them you might not want to do because they're kind of purposely recommended, but you might not want to do them. Alright, so I made a list of 25 things with the help of my sister. Alright, so if you wake up in the morning, you usually feel a little bored. So instead of getting on your iPad or watching TV, you could find some coloring sheets and you could start coloring them. So maybe you have some Paw Patrol sheets to color. Maybe you could color a Paw Patrol coloring sheet. Or maybe you have
a Bobby one.
Maybe if you have
a mini one.
Maybe if you have a race car driver one, you could do that one. And as she said, mini or Barbie, anything that you have, any coloring sheet that you have. And we are going to do this.
Princesses.
Yes, and princesses. We are going to be following this list tomorrow for our snow day, and we're going to have the best snow day ever. And as you all know, we were supposed to have a 2-day weekend, but now it got changed to a 4-day weekend. We had a snow day today, and we're having a snow day tomorrow. So it's pretty good. So that's what you could do. And after, you might be a little bored of coloring, so you could go play out in the snow. That one's a really classic one. And you could build an igloo, you could build a snow fort, you could build anything that you want, really, in the snow, and that's what we're going to be doing. We might make some snow angels, we might make some snowmen, and we might make a lot of things like igloos. We just did an igloo project in school. Sophia, where are you going? You don't want to be in this video anymore? Alright, looks like she's going to the bathroom. So yeah, we're going to be playing in the snow. The next thing is play a game with your family. Your family might be working, but they could take a break for a little bit. Some examples are Life. Life is a good one. Or Monopoly. That's what we're going to do. Like, my family's working, but they could take a 15-minute break to play with their kids. Yeah, we can't just entertain ourselves all day. They have to take some time off work so they could play. Yeah, so you guys could play family games like Life or Monopoly. We're going to play both of those games. Yeah, so after we play out in the snow, we're going to come back in and play those games, which will be about 10 o'clock-ish, yeah. Yeah, so I wake up at 7:15 in the morning. I know, don't comment about that. It's a little bit early, but yeah. And when I do that, I'll probably until like 8 o'clock I'll color, and then 8 o'clock through 9 o'clock I'll play out in the snow. And no, through 10 o'clock. That has to be through 10 o'clock. Wow, 2 hours. That's a long time. And at 10:30, the next thing on our list is to play with slime. I don't know if your family likes slime, but that's one of the classics for us. So we could take about 15 minutes of our time to play with slime. I know it sounds like a pretty boring thing to do, but it's pretty cool to just play with slime the way that it is. Yeah, and then at 10:45 for 15 minutes, just have some time with siblings. You could play with your siblings. You could play with your sibling in your room. Yeah, like what I was thinking is at 10:45 through 11 o'clock, I was going to play with Sophia in my room and just have some quality time with her. So that way I won't be stuck with like normal things, like different things, like those kind of stuff. So just have some quality 15-minute time with your siblings. And here's another 15-minute thing. You can write a story. So it's something to do creativity. Again, this is one of the things that you might not want to do, but it is highly recommended. So you could just go ahead and spend some time by yourself, and you could just take some time to write a book. So it could be about how your snow day is going so far. You could make your own snow day that you think would be really dream come true, like going to Disney World and going to the beach and going to Disneyland all on the same day. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But I do not think that there's any possibility of a way that that could happen. Yeah, so you could just take a moment to do write a story. It could pretty much be about anything. Oh my God, you scared me. All right, can you close the door? So the next 15-minute thing until 11:30, relax on the couch for 2 minutes. Just relax on the couch for 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes. Oh, it's not a 15-minute thing. It's until for 2 minutes. Just rest. You might want to take a nap, a 2-minute nap if you want to. Just a 2-minute nap. I don't really have that much rest time. I pretty much like to entertain myself, but just a 2-minute nap in the day is fine. A 2-minute nap. A 2-minute nap. Yeah, so that's a thing. Another 10-minute thing is to bake cookies. That's another thing you could bake. That's a fun thing to do on a snow day. So I'm going to be baking some cookies. You could bake chocolate chip cookies. You could bake M&M cookies. You could pretty much bake any kind of cookie that you want. But we're just baking chocolate chip cookies.
Not chocolate chip. I'm allergic to them.
You are not allergic to chocolate chip cookies.
But they hurt my tongue.
So that doesn't mean that you're allergic. You're only allergic if you itch after you eat something, like really bad. Like you're allergic to peanut butter. And,
that's the only thing I'm allergic to.
Yeah, so you can't eat peanut butter. That's the only thing that you can't eat. Everything else...
I can still eat shrimp, but it's disgusting.
I know, you can eat fish.
But it's disgusting. You're eating its mouth.
Well, you don't know if you're allergic or not because you've never actually tried it, so you don't know if you're allergic or not.
I'm not even.
Anyways,
Maybe
this
it has
is
peanut butter.
another thing that you could do for 5 minutes until 11:32. Write letters to people far away. It's something that you might not want to do, but like you can write a letter to a friend that lives like a couple hours away from you.
And you have to drive and give it to them?
No, you could mail it to them. You could just write letters back and forth, kind of like a pen pal letter. And you could just write a letter to them saying, "Hi, I wish that we could see each other," and stuff. It's something that you may not want to do. It's just,
We didn't live together, but we were sisters.
well, I don't think that would be a possibility. Except the Parent Trap. Yeah, so that's something you might not want to do, but it's highly recommended.
What was that noise?
I feel like I just heard my name.
Oh my God.
Can you go check to make sure?
You have to take a shower.
Not now. Tell them after I'm done with my video.
After she's done with her video.
It will take about 4 more minutes.
4 more minutes.
Okay, hey, tell her where your pajamas too. Oh, actually, I think the pajamas are downstairs. I'll go get them.
Alright guys, I just heard that I had to take a shower because I didn't take one last night. So, where are you going? She probably doesn't want to be in the video anymore. Yeah, so I have to take a shower, so I'm going to be really quick. Okay, so the 10th thing is play with fidgets. That's a classic too. You just might want to take some time to just play with fidgets. Just play with fidgets. You can play with slinkies, anything like that. I'm going to play with the slinky for sure. That's one of my favorite fidgets. That's like a 5-minute thing, I think. Yeah, we're at. And at 11:37, I am going to be making hot cocoa. That's another thing that we could do for 15 minutes until 11:52. I'm going to be making hot cocoa and then eating it. Yeah, drinking it. So you can make hot cocoa with marshmallows. I just want to have time to make hot cocoa. It would be really fun. Alright, and here's one thing that you could do for 10 minutes until 11:52 through 12:02. Study for tests at school. It is not a classic. Most people do not do it, but it's highly recommended. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll just take 10 minutes of my time of my snow day to study for tests at school. Just to be prepared, because you want a good score in school, right? It's highly recommended. Alright, and another thing that you could do for 10 minutes is play in your room by yourself. So you could, for example, I have a Barbie camper and an American Girl doll school. I could just play with those for a good 10 minutes. Alright, the next thing is a good one. Invite your friends over and play in your room. So it's another room thing. So you could invite like 2 of your best friends and play in your room, I guess. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna just play like I did before I had some quality time, but now I could have spent some time, like an hour, a good hour, with my friends until about 1:12 p.m. I think, where they're gonna stay. The next thing is face paint. So face paint is good. So I'm going to face paint my sister's face. We are going to be doing it for about maybe about 15 minutes until 1:27 we're hoping. I'm going to paint my sister's face. Yep. So this next one isn't really recommended, but it is until 1:42. I'm going to be just independently be reading a book. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some time to read a book to myself. It could be any book, and most people do not do it, but it is highly recommended, totally recommended. All right, 17 is kind of classic. I think it's classic. Maybe not. Until 2:42, I'm going to be playing school with my sister. So she's going to be the student and I'm going to be the teacher. It's not too bad, right? It's just so that way you're supposed to be in school, but you could play school. So that's a fun thing to do. So number 18, have a family vacation at home. So you could pack bags and stuff, and you could pack bags and you could go in the basement. My basement is so big. Yeah, and you could just pretend that that's your vacation house and stuff. And if you have a storage basement, then maybe you'll go on vacation in a room or something. Or something that's fun. Just have a family vacation at home. Alright, next thing is highly recommended, but it's help your family do chores. So the only chore that I'm going to do is do dishes. So it'll only take about 5 minutes until 3:47. I'm going to help my family do chores. On snow days, you can not only play all day, but you also have to help out with your family. Alright, number 20 I think is classic. I think it's classic. Maybe not. It is do science experiments, which is kind of classic. Until 4:02, we're going to be working on doing science experiments. For example, we're going to put the bomb in soda and see what it makes. And we're going to mix some different ingredients and see how it explodes. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. All right, 21 is play with Polly Pockets. If you are a boy, then you might not like this one because I don't think that boys are really into Polly Pockets that much. Yeah, but until 4:17, me and my sister are going to be playing with Polly Pockets. It's like a mini dollhouse with mini dolls and stuff. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. All right, so 22 for about 15 minutes. We are going to be doing some art until 2:32. We are going to be drawing it in pencil first and then coloring in a marker. We are going to be working on doing a flower pot, which is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I think that it's supposed to be cool, fun. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing. And for the next 15 minutes also, until 4:47, we are going to paint stuff. So I might work on painting a birdhouse actually for outside. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, and the next thing for another 15 minutes, I'm thinking how long that would be. Until 5:02, we're going to do this channel called Art for Kids Hub. So I don't know if you've ever heard that channel. They teach you how to do some really cool art stuff that is pretty cool. They teach you how to like make a birthday craft in case it's someone's birthday. Alright, and the last thing to make it a dream come true until 5:17, and after 5:17 through 9:30 when we go to bed is kind of just going to be normal. 5:17 is read your siblings a book, which you don't have to do, but it's highly recommended. Alright, well that will make a dream snow day from 7:15 in the morning through 5:17 in the evening. So I hope that I enjoy my snow day as much as you do. And if you want to have the best snow day like I do, please write all this stuff down as I was reading it, and it will make a dream snow day. So I hope that you all stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye. See you pretty soon.